G'day mates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to take a look at some of the information we've been leaked about Season 7 to figure out what might be happening. And now, don't stress out, these aren't leaks from actual leakers. I'm not going to be giving anything away. If you don't like spoilers, don't worry. You're going to be fine with the video. This is all information we've been given through these teasers at the moment. And I'm not going to lie, I'm more hyped for the next season than I think I've been for a season in a very, very long time. And it's because of how much effort Fortnite's putting into these teasers. One of them is ridiculous. You can now go to coordinates on Google Earth and find like kind of alien symbols or like crop circles in the middle of random locations. You guys have probably already seen this, but one of them is just ridiculous. If you take it, you make a cube out of it, which is definitely what it was designed for. You overlay it on the existing map. It now links all of the spires with the main spire as the center point. I'm going to talk about all the theories about what this means because there is no way this is a coincidence. And I have evidence to believe this has been building up for over a year, almost 2 years since the old map. Because if you actually take a look at the map, the old cube locations for Kevin the Cube match up almost perfectly to the current spire locations. I'm talking like crazy stuff. So I'm going to break all that down. We also have some good information that makes me think we might be getting Grotto back in the new season, and we're going to be getting a potential desert biome, as well as taking a look at what some of these new alien weapons might look like based on some weapons we already have in Save the World. So we have a lot to cover. It's going to be really, really fun. And man, I'm getting so excited for this new season. I want to get you guys excited as well. Remember guys, if you're loving the daily uploads and you want to support me, please chuck a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really does help so much. And we're getting so close to 200k subs. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's talk about these weird crop circle things. If you've somehow missed it, this is what was on the DVD that I got sent randomly by Epic, or sorry, by the aliens. And when I opened it up, there was a whole bunch of crop circles, and slowly over time, more information has come out, including coordinates. So a few streamers, including myself, have had their streams taken over by the aliens. And through that, you kind of have gotten some clips and some videos with some coordinates. The main one you want to go to, and again, I'll put the link to these in the description down below. You have to have Google Earth Pro, which is really easy to get. You can just download it, but I'll show you what it is anyway. If you go to these coordinates, this is the main symbol. This is the one that has like all the symbols combined. This is the big one. This is the most important one. This is the one that if you overlay it over the current map, it links up with all the spire locations. That's kind of cool. Like, yeah, wow, that's fancy. But if you actually make a cube out of them, if you make a three-dimensional cube by connecting the lines in a specific way like this, it all links up to the spire and it makes a cube. Last time we've seen crazy like alien symbols, it was the cube. And when we're talking about the 0 point, we're talking about singularity, we're talking about all the crazy extraterrestrial stuff that's going on. It just fits too well. Surely we are getting Kevin the Cube to come back or something like that. We can also talk about what the extra lines around the map means and what those two spots are, because that now means that there's two spots on the map completely highlighted that don't match anything. Retail Row and Holly Hedges. Does that mean those are going to be two major new POI changes? I don't know. But like I said, it goes even deeper. And this one I couldn't believe, okay? I was like, okay, combining it to make a cube and overlaying it on the map, that's really cool. But you could do that like now, right? You could do that with the current season. But if you go back to Fortnite.gg and you go to the map evolution section, I've shown you guys this before, you pick a season and you can drag left to right and make it show you the season you want. If you go back to when the Kevin the Cube season was in, so you go back to season 6, I believe wasn't it? Was yeah, you go back to season 6 and you show this now. I know they're not exactly spot on, but you got to remember the size of the map has changed. Now, I'm not trying to say they match up exactly, but there is no way they are this close and it's not deliberate, okay? What are the chances that there are exactly 7 Kevin the Cube locations around the map and there are exactly 7 spires and they're all within like a stone throws of each other at most? They don't match up perfectly, but they match up way too close to be a coincidence. I'm sorry, even the biggest naysayer and negative Nancy can try and come at me and convince me that this isn't deliberate. Like, come on. I know 7 is a big recurring theme in Fortnite as well, but the fact that it's 3, 3, and then 1 off by itself, like, it's just too perfect. Look how big both those maps are. They could have put spires far north, far south, all the way to the east, west, different locations, and they all match up almost perfectly. I think we're getting Kevin the Cube, or it has to involve Kevin the Cube in some serious way, surely. The next leak about Grotto, which could also mean mythics are coming back, is if you look at the new video that was released today by Fortnite on their official channels, Orelia awakens on the Fortnite island. If you watch this video, it's to launch the new Orelia skin, which is a pretty damn clean skin, I'm not gonna lie. This cinematic is super cool, but you can very, very distinctly see the character walking into a skull-shaped mountain, which looks exactly like Grotto. And if you go in there now, not only is it sand all around, which makes me think we're gonna have a sand biome, and I'll have even more evidence on this in the future. Also, it looks like there's a whole bunch of bodies inside, which people have theorized is the henchmen that have been drowned by Grotto. If you go to Grotto now, it's underwater. Now it's out of the water. If you go inside, there's a whole bunch of drowned bodies. I know that sounds super grim for Fortnite, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a grim theory, don't get me wrong, but this is Grotto, and you go inside, and Orelia, the character that's inside, has a, again, I know it's a gun wrap, but has a scar. Could we be getting mythics back? I'm not sure. This one's a bit more of a stretch, but it very much looks like we're getting Grotto back, and I would absolutely love that. One of my favorite POIs to ever exist. I'm sure it is your guys as well. I talked recently about how I want mythic POIs and locations to come back because they're just so much fun. Even if we don't get mythics, which honestly at this point, I've talked about it, I'd be pretty happy with mythics. They're super fun. Having these detailed drop spots that just have so much nuance to them, you know, you get to turn into henchmen, and again, we might not have henchmen, so that could be different. Just seeing a drop spot favorite come back has got me so incredibly excited. I obviously do need to mention this was dropped at the end of this season, but I think it has to be a carryover into the next season. It just makes too much sense not to be. Also, when you take into account the fact that the two transmissions that played on my stream today when it was being interrupted and hacked by aliens, basically one of them shows the Australian crop circle, the one that I got sent that DVD of, which you guys have seen. It's the same one, it's that same spot. When they showed that one as well, there's also another cheeky bit of information that I will give you in a second, but if you take the one that was shown in California as well, they both take place in very desert style environments, especially the one for the California crop circle, the one that is located in California. But if you take a look at the Australian one, and I think this is a big teaser for the new season, again, maybe skip the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna drop just a quick spoiler in here that was dropped by someone who does leaks. It pretty much has been confirmed that Kangaroos are gonna be in the new season, but I didn't know whether to believe that or not until now. If you actually look at that video I just showed of the Australian one, it shows a kangaroo next to the coordinates. No other one actually has the kangaroo next to the coordinates. Every other coordinate, the EU, the California one, they both just have coordinates, except for they do have that weird symbol, the one that's in the California one. It's like that Y shape with the dot. There was no animal though. So the fact they put a kangaroo next to the one in Australia surely isn't just like, oh, it's Australia kangaroo, because they didn't do any animal for California or EU. So looks like Kangaroos are coming in season 7, and as an Aussie boy, I'm pretty proud of that. I think that's gonna be sick. The other main leak we got, and one of these actually leads me straight into my next topic of conversation, what are the new weapons gonna look like? Fortnite tweeted out a video today. It was catalog entry number 437-887. The creatures of the island seem to use this strange, flimsy holding device to consume their bone modification liquid, so milk. Fascinating indeed. Full data upload. So again, fits the idea of aliens, but on this, we have fish sticks, milk, and what looks like an alien pistol. Firstly, fish sticks. Apparently in the comics, fish sticks actually died. I can't verify that. I just heard that in chat today. So maybe that's how that links. I don't know. Milk is an interesting one, but on the actual milk carton, it has that Jonesy is missing. We know about that from the start of this season because when we had the whole Singularity event, we did have Jonesy go up into the portal. So I don't know whether that's going to be a thing. I don't know whether that's going to continue. I'm guessing it's going to be an ongoing theme. But the main thing here, I don't really talk too much into the leaks of the storyline. I care about it, but I'm more hyped about gameplay for the new season. That alien pistol has me super, super interested. Now, FaZe Destiny Jesus actually tweeted out today, alien guns from Save the World might be replacing primal/makeshift guns next season, good or bad. And he again prefaced this with the fact that he has no evidence for this, but it would fit with the alien season. I agree. The one main thing to go off here though, that pistol is not any of the ones from Save the World. As we can see from the photos here, it doesn't match up. The top left pistol is the only one that looks like it would kind of match that, and it doesn't. So that makes me think we are going to have alien weapons, but they're not going to be the ones from Save Save the World, which a lot of people are happy about. I don't play Save the World very much, but I've heard the alien style weapons are not the greatest, but this does led me to believe surely we are going to get some level of alien weapons, which means we're going to have pretty futuristic stuff. And to me, futuristic means fun. And that's what I wanted to talk about with today's video as well. Like not just my hopes for the new season, I've talked about that, but what I'm starting to think with the stuff that's coming out. This season's going to be crazy. Surely this season is going to be crazy. Epic has to have noticed the last 2 seasons they've done. They've tried to keep things a little vanilla. People are starting to get bored. Even the pros are complaining, which is usually the player base you're trying to cater to by keeping it more vanilla and more plain so they can be more competitive. If they're not enjoying it, go crazy, have some fun with it, because I guarantee casuals, even more so than competitive, like myself, want something crazy and fun. And surely alien items are going to be crazy and fun. You can do anything with that. You can do teleporters, you can do laser rifles, you could do so much cool stuff, and I'm really, really excited to see it. So I don't think we're going to get Save the World weapons. I think we are going to get futuristic weapons though. I also wanted to talk about how excited I am for the new season, because Fortnite seems to be just putting in more effort than I think they've ever put into a new season. Again, I swear to God, again, Australian in me on mums, I did not know I was going to be sent that package, that DVD player that I was sent. I had no clue that came from Fortnite, but now that I know, or I'm theorizing, it'd be pretty massive coincidence if it wasn't at this point. It's so much fun to be involved in this stuff, and I'm so blessed to have the opportunity to be in the position where Epic is sending me these things and involving me in the hype. But for you guys, it means they're putting in effort, a lot of effort. They are going out into the real world. They are making crop circles and cool symbols, making content on that, sending it to content creators involved in the scene so they can get excited about the new season and get you guys excited about the new season. They're renting out spaces in Times Square to advertise the new season. Like, that is big, big money. Epic is going all out on this new season. If that's the level of effort they're going to just to promote it and to advertise it, imagine how much actual content is in the season. And again, I don't want to get everyone's hopes too high, because usually coming into seasons, I try to keep my hopes, you know, pretty mellow. You know, if something good happens, cool, that's fun. But if it's not what I was expecting, don't get let down. But I have to say, this is the most excited I've ever been for a new season, and I can't contain that. I can't pretend I'm not. I'm genuinely so hyped for a season that I think could truly, truly just jump this game's popularity back up to an even more ridiculous level. I'm not going to try and turn around and say Fortnite is dying. You really would have to be pretty silly to say that. It's not dying. Yes, it might be declining slowly in popularity, and I don't even know whether it is. We don't have the stats to back that up, but it's still a really popular, massive game. But we all know what Fortnite can be, and you probably experience the same as I have when you try to play other games. When you get a bit bored of Fortnite, nothing compares. Nothing comes close to just how good Fortnite is. Even during a bad season, you go play other games and you usually find yourself coming back to Fortnite, or even if you enjoy it, you never enjoy it as much as what you did with old Fortnite. And I think that can come back, and everything they're doing leading into this season to me is perfect for that. I'm so genuinely excited for the next season. And again, I've got to include as well, because everyone gets suspicious these days, this video isn't sponsored. Epic didn't reach out to me and say, hey, make a video on YouTube talking about how good the new season is. I wanted to do this because I'm that genuinely excited for it. Again, I've been talking about this the last few days. I will be doing a big stream on my Twitch channel when the new season launches, just getting hyped, getting excited, talking about some of the leaks as they come out, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you check out my Twitch channel if you haven't already. It's twitch.tv/Aussie Antics. Again, thank you so much for all the support right now. It really has been ridiculous. The videos are popping off. The streams are popping off. I love you guys. That's it for today's video though. If you liked it, please chuck a like on it. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts or theories on anything I talked about. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.